Hey, gang. Don't know if there'll be anybody actually. I really shouldn't make live streams with this, but I'm out of recording space. So I just say, well, the heck with it. I'll just get on there and just talk for a few minutes and then get off there. um, the good news is I don't believe I'm running a fever. The bad news is I'm not feeling good enough to um, do the stream tonight at 8, like I had planned, but never fear. I will be reviewing Butcher Baker, Nightmare Maker, Candyman, and Cannibal Ferox next week, hopefully, if all goes well. And I'm planning on getting plenty of rest tonight since I'm not doing the stream. So that I will be all fresh as a daisy for Terror Time Tea and for me and Candice to do Friday Foolish. Um, but I think it feels like a cold. Um, I'm not sure, it could be allergies. I mean, I don't know if y'all can tell. My throat is a little bit scratchy. I've had a headache. I've been sneezing and carrying on and hacking and so I just thought it better to give myself a break. Um Instead of trying to, sometimes I do try to forge ahead, try to push forward a little bit and do these streams regardless. But in this case, I thought, well, I'm just doing reviews, so I don't think anybody's going to be too torn up by, me not doing a full blown triple threat review show. Um, so, something I have been thinking of though, um, is that since I've kind of went to a review format for Seductive Poison the Resurgence, because I've kind of gotten lazy and done that, I thought about maybe alternating and doing Seductive Poison the Resurgence one week and then returning to something I did a while back and didn't finish, which was covering shot on video films. Now, there may be some people out there that is nothing, absolutely nothing that they're interested in. And that's okay. Um, these will be shot on video horror films. I have a whole book on those types of films. And what I had originally planned to do was cover maybe a couple of them, two or three of them, until I'd covered all of them that were in this book. All of them I could get my hands on to watch anyway. So you guys and gals can let me know in the comments. You can let me know in here while I'm still on here what you think of that idea. I may, go ahead and do the review show next week. But then if there's some interest in me covering the shot on video horror films, um, and the book, by the way, in case any of you are interested in, hunting it up, it's Analog Nightmares. And so you guys and gals just let me know what you think of that idea. If you'd want to see me pursue it. If there's really no interest in it, then I may not push ahead with it right now. But it's just something that I was kind of bouncing around in my head. Um, so um, I don't really see anybody chatting. They may be thinking, "Oh God, here she goes again." Um, also, I this apology I'm about to make is not a facetious apology. It's a sincere apology. Um, and it's I'm not saying anybody was offended by last night's apples and oranges. But it didn't seem like too many people were keen on it. And for that, I am sorry. I did really think that it would be a fun time. Um, and sometimes when we do things, they don't quite turn out the way that we thought that they would. And I mean, me and Chris, I think we both had a good time. Um, some of the people in the chat appeared to have a good time, but some people, it became apparent to me as the stream went on that they really didn't, or I got the feeling that they didn't feel that this warranted any kind of stream, um, and certainly not an apples and oranges stream, which I can accept that. And, everybody has their opinions on different things and stuff. And so if you were one of those people that the topic at hand you thought was just pointless, I do apologize. I'm probably going to have those from time to time because I I'm sorry. I like to talk about movies that I find interesting or fun, even if a lot of other people don't. So, Final Exam will probably be one that'll be discussed at some point. And I don't know if people hate Final Exam as much as they do Terror on Tour, but we'll find out. But if you were really turned off by the content last night, I do apologize. Um, that's why I attempt to allow people to know what the subject of the discussion is going to be beforehand. So, for those of you that thought, you know, Day is being a pain in the ass again, subjecting us to something we don't even care about, I do apologize. Well, TJ, I appreciate you saying don't apologize. It's your show, but I do feel kind of guilty when I put on a show that people obviously have strong opinions about the material. Um, and I really don't. My goal with the channel is not to turn people off in any capacity where they don't come back. Um, So I appreciate you saying that, and appreciate your support as always, TJ, and everybody else's support because I'm always having people tell me, "Don't apologize, Dana. You apologize all the time." Um, but certain things I feel like an apology is warranted to people that take time out of their day or night to come to my streams. Um, I don't want to needlessly subject people to something that they really, really hate. I mean, it stands to reason that I could say, we'll just skip out on this street. But I don't like to do that. I don't like to have a holier than thou attitude about the material that I'm going to be covering because the material that I cover in each stream, it's not going to be 100% everybody's cup of tea. And I was getting vibes last night that people were really, really against this movie. And I'll be honest, it made me feel bad. Um, because the last thing I want to do is have people come in here and it's like a bummer stream for them because I'm talking about something that, the majority of the people have absolutely zero interest in. But um, I can probably stay on here 2 or 3 more minutes if anybody wants to bring up anything or ask me anything or anything like that. I see that there's 10 people in here watching me ramble. Um, I'm not sure how long my voice is going to last. My voice actually has gotten worse since about the time I got on here, the throat started getting more and more scratchy. But you know, I'm here to answer y'all's questions or um, field your suggestions or anything like that for any future streams. Now, just as a reminder, I will be doing another Terror Time tea tomorrow if all goes well. I've worked enough overtime to warrant me getting off pretty early tomorrow. Um, and also, me and Candice should be returning at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Um, I don't know, I've got a hair that's just bothering me, and I can't get it peeled off of my face or my eye or where, it just feels like it's laying right across my eye. But me and Candace will be talking about weird and unique foods. So if you want to either come on and talk about weird and unique foods that you like, or you just want to hang out in the chat, that's fine. Thank you, Russell. I appreciate it. I'm gonna try very, very hard to get well because there's things I want to do tomorrow. I don't want to miss out on those. Um, and I guess with all that being said, I will go ahead and call it a night tonight, and I'm just going to go get me some rest. But thank you, TJ. Thank you, Russell, for the nice words that you said. And I'm going to get out of here, but I want to remind everybody that's watching to be kind to one another and blaze that trail. And I'm off like a dirty shirt, and I'll hopefully see y'all or many of you guys tomorrow. Take care, gang. Bye for now.